Okay, so time to do what I feel is probably one of the hardest styles currently in the rotation. That I'm aware of. There's probably some more harsh styles that no one has grinded right now. But for me, it's time attack on FEA. This this tile is graded to 3 hours 41 minutes. Like if you compare that to other stuff, like okay, this one is 36,000, but it's almost degraded fully. But other close to degraded aren't that bad. Like if you go to this boss tile, it's still 12 minutes after an entire day. If you go at this boss tile, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes. This one is graded almost entirely. It is only at 9 minutes. This tile is just like 3 minutes. Is there another race tile to show my points somewhere? Is this the 10 minutes after entire set? After 20 hours, 13 minutes degraded to 13 after 15 hours. Still integrated, but 3 minutes. One boss style of 1 minute after two degradations. 3 degrades, 235. 7 minutes after after 10 hours. Yeah, but this makes this one a very bitch to do. Guess I'll do it and talk about my strategy because I've been apart from the first. I feel I've done the most of it now, and I'll redo it to refresh the timer before I forget. And you know what? Let's do it. This is not a. I don't have cheap thing, but starting cash can do the thing. So the plan right now is this as a basically a discount the splash tower, and this will become a deconstruction sentry expert supported by 2 cleansing foams for any camo that leaks by, and then the build with a backline is a spy factory that becomes a 012 and then 320 and then 420 near the end. And it's moab for 40 because there's barely any popping power for cheap popping power. If you see these towers, Darkling Gunner, there's not a lot of good angles. It's good for the insides, but you cannot pop all the stuff. Spike Factory, you don't have the time to. You do have time to accumulate the spikes, but if you do it too close to it, try to all be popped. Glue, yeah, you won't get a liquefier or solver in. Good luck getting like a solver because yeah, liquefier is like 10 pops a second, but it's still 20 seconds. It's good for a moab. So yeah, the only thing I found good for this moab that's consistent that it can scale but command to defense if necessary is moab shove. But other than that, I just keep moab shoved and go for Apache dart chip for a moab shove with the IFR. And then Apache dart chip also with IFR. So let's start. It's a very slow start. This race usually takes like 30 in-game minutes. Even with all the upgrades I have, because it's that brutal of a race. But thank God for, I forgot to put it on strong, but because of flinted darts I can be a bit more greedy. Because that means I can push meaning anything that's under green can just green under or just killed as long as they don't get blocked by the sentry as long as they don't get pierce capped. protected by pierce cap, but usually won't happen because you don't want to go take this one fast. We're going for sprockets, then and G to do this. Also, the first heli pilot is gonna be next to this next to this alchemist. The alch buff will do the same with an alchemist for group hopping here. That's why the idea of just utilizing alchemists for their buffs as well. Also, alchemist is like the opener. If you have marching boots, a good opener, you can still do the opener I'm doing of not marching boots, a box of monkeys. If you have box of monkeys, you can do the engineer for free and do the alchemist with the remaining cash, because as you can see, it's 706. Also, the 10% extra health boost on the moab health is real. But yeah, this is for protecting all. This is one of the good things you can scale for later on. Now we have Sentry Expert, sprockets. We're not going to go Sentry Expert right now. We're just going to get a second engineer. This engineer is going to be our foam. With Sentry guns as well. This one is just going to be. I found deconstruction a bit better than pin. Because since this is slow, your oversized nails aren't that needed. You really want the popping power, or the damage rather than pierce. Besides, once you get to a point in the late part, you want the damage, because you're not supposed to. This race, good luck if you can go anything under 25 minutes. I don't know, a strategy that would do 25 minutes, probably a Darkling, something cheesy with Darkling Gunner, but even then that would be way too much attempts, and unless you're facing someone who has the knowledge for a cheese build to go under 25, yeah. So this NG is mostly just for camo detection, for basically all of the early game. The race, 28. I have to get our heli pilot just in time. I overgreeded a bit. Yeah, oh, yeah, you can, without realizing, you can easily greed this, like I did it. Okay, let's get it. This is fine, I can still, guess I'll just do a switch up and get the Razor Warriors heli pilot first. Not my intention, but I think I can make this work still. 33 is easy. Let's get 34. Okay, let's buy the 2 upgrades that I need. Let's make sure I don't accidentally go to the wrong path first. So yeah, a bunch of mods of micro with this setup, which is really annoying to do. Also, I don't remember my keybind for race, but like I said, this is good luck trying to do this as a race. Leak, bit of leaks, but as long as, you know, doesn't lose us the game, it's fine. 38. Yeah, we could get a downdraft, but downdraft would just make it worse for us because we need more chub. Yeah, and let's get the buffs for the razor rotors. For the pursuit telepilot, let's get some razor rotors with bigger jets. Let's get bigger jets so we can stop getting moved around. Now around, let's send around 40 out. Pretty nice, pretty much over. It's supposed to be over. Basically, we have all the time to just clear out the moabs, clear the insides, start the next round. We have the time. Now we want spike factory in the back for leaks because you can just for security. I usually put it in this. It's good, like spike mines can easily take care of any insides of one round if you don't overbreathe with this setup. I overbreathe it here, but it's still manageable, still better gaps. Now we're basically accumulating defense in any case we do a miss time on rounds, like with these fortified rams. So basically now the point is get a Apache Dart chip. Basically what else is Apache Dart chip, spike ball, and upgrade the spike factory and get an Alchemist for said spike factory. Now let's push out the $50. Also, I get a moab glue later on. Once the moab starts really piling up, usually. I forgot to mention that glue is used in this strategy because how many it beat. Okay, close to Apache Dart chip right now. Another moab, another push time. Basically, if the moab pops here, it's a really tough time to get back because this is your because most of your popping power is in this spot. Your backup's here. and the alchemists are in front to apply their DOT in time. Get another wave in play. Bunch of ceramics, so this already is not that bad. And moab. Okay, we're almost there. To Apache Dart Ship. Apache Dart Ship will take care of most of the issues. Let's get to now. Moab glue with the thread with the group. Because you don't want your glue to random balloons to appear. Happen to stop the moab from getting glued. Okay, we're just need glue splatter now. Let's get 60 out. Just all the BF3 while we get more stuff. Start hog buffing start buffing our my factory. Let's wait for to be 61 and 62 before signing 63. So 63 is known for being 63. Okay, first wave of 63 spike balls. Now most of our spike will be gone from that, but that's okay. Got a second engine here. Y'all buff the increase our attachment time, so it gives a bit more on buffs by giving it stronger stem. So yeah, there's not a lot left to talk about this on this race. Most of the build is set up. We're just waiting for enough money for stronger sim for the Apache Dark Chip that we just got. Now we're working on spike mines for a cleanup. Because even though this build is good, if you want to save a bit of time, or you just mess up, you want safety because you're already like 15 to 20 minutes in now, like 20 minutes into this race, and there's still like demo away, so you want to make sure the defense will hold when it's necessary. We're almost halfway there for the spike balls. No spike mines. I keep messing up the two names right now. I don't know why. So I need to watch out for stuff like 76 and 78. Yeah, 76 is very clustered, and 78 is just has a lot of stuff. So if I want to talk about random stuff right now, I could say that I went to a lovely party on yesterday. It get temp and not that good because if there's like nothing to do if you're not kid like under 18, an adult who has a kid under 18. Or a very old person who only cares about pleasing quotas, there's nothing for you really to do there because it was 3 bouncy castles, a dunk tank, a place to get tattoos, and yes, they did fucking Among Us tattoos. Well, not tattoos, more like just makeup. Because it's for kids, so it's obviously makeup. Makeup's 10, which one of the 10 options from what I saw, I think it was 10 options, was Among Us. And a thing where you just create those paper circles, rectangles, so you make into a circle for a headpiece. And then the place where they were cooking hot dogs, beans, and crepes, and a couple of ads, and yeah, that's it. The clown went with a magician, like a new magician, to try to do a thing, and a clown, but they didn't even do a lot, and a lot of the stuff just didn't even happen because it was originally meant for the event was originally meant for the 8th, but because of the hard rain a lot of rain in the area, it just didn't happen on the 8th. So most of the stuff just didn't happen. Like there was supposed to be a new thing in the area recently, I think this year. Is a gaming truck called Mobile Arcade, where you can just rent a vehicle for like a couple $100 per hour to have a truck with like they have like I think a couple of PlayStation 4s, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch with you can just sit in the truck, just play for as long as you know you have your allotted time for it. And you just fall. Sorry, I'm a bit concentrated, but can't blame me. Yeah, let's get a make our. Okay, so all the stuff was popped. There's 78 now. Most of the moabs are dealt with. This fire factory. In the 2 helis can take care of everything. Okay, here's another big push from 78. These big pushes is what can stop you from going fast because of all the stuff happening. Of course you can go. Of course you can try to go fast, and like Spikeman has the potential to do a lot of damage to groups, but let's be honest, the main issue with you need to have the spikes build up. If you send the rush then play spike mines, you just won't have a lot of time to build up a good enough defense. And this is why going a bit slow with this can still work. Comanche trying to get a Comanche defense for cleanup now, because it's going to help me with most of the remaining stuff. Let me get Comanche done. Comanche's in play now. More stuff in the area. Also, the stuff really slowing down in the main area. I usually finish off with the laser shock cannon with laser shock powerful darts. Sometimes going to a laser cannon just to help with the. I mean, if you don't go stronger sim, you can get a laser. You could probably get a laser cannon if you did a different setup. Like laser cannon just apply another damage over time effect on the stuff that you won't be targeting a lot with your 2 helis. The stuff with your helis won't be able to do a lot of damage currently. It can just be taken care of with heli. And that's 25 minutes. That's actually my best time on this race. Period. 25:36. Damn. I see that timer reached right. Okay, that's all degraded, but now it's 25.